Hello students, let us continue the session on rational numbers. In previous session, we started with exercise 1.1. We had solved the first question. The second question is to write the additive inverse of the numbers mentioned over here. 2 by 8, the additive inverse of 2 by 8 is negative 2 by 8. We mention it here, additive inverse of 2 by 8 is negative 2 by 8. The reason is whenever we add 2 by 8 with negative 2 by 8, we get the sum as 0. You can see here the LCM is 8. The numerator will be 2 minus 2, which is 0. 0 by 8 is 0. For the second one, additive inverse of negative 5 by 9 is positive 5 by 9. Again, the reason is when negative 5 by 9 is added to positive 5 by 9, the sum is 0. Third one, the additive inverse of negative 6 upon negative 5 is negative 6 by 5. The reason is this negative 6 upon negative 5 is same as 6 by 5. When we are going to add with negative 6 by 5, the sum becomes equal to 0. Fourth one, additive inverse of two by negative 9 is positive 2 by 9. The reason is this negative 9 in the denominator can be written as negative 2 upon positive 9. So when we are going to add with positive 2 by 9, the sum becomes equal to 0. Fifth one, the additive inverse of -19 upon negative 6 is positive 19 upon 6. The reason is this 19 upon negative 6 can be regarded as negative 19 by 6. When we are going to add with positive 19 by 6, the sum becomes equal to 0. Question 3. Verify that minus of minus x equal to x for x is equal to 11 by 15 and x is equal to minus 13 upon 17. Let me take the first one. In the first one, we have the value of x equal to 11 upon 15. The additive inverse of x is negative x, that is known to us because x added to negative x, we get it as 0. Then the additive inverse of (11 upon 15) is negative 11 upon 15, because the sum of this 11 upon 15 with negative 11 upon 15 will be equal to 0. Look at the equality here. 11 upon 15 added to negative 11 upon 15 is 0. This shows that the additive inverse of negative 11 by 15 is positive 11 by 15. Additive inverse of negative 11 by 15 can be now considered as negative of negative 11 by 15. So this will be equal to 11 upon 15. Because look at the logic here. Whenever there is additive inverse, we take minus of the particular number. Here x was there, so negative x is being considered. Therefore, the additive inverse of minus 11 by 15 is positive 11 by 15. Hence, I can say that negative of negative 11 by 15 is positive 11 by 15. Hence, we have verified it. Let us take up the second one, which is a negative number. In the second one, we have the value of x equal to negative 13 upon 17. The additive inverse of x is minus x, as x added to negative x is 0. So the additive inverse of negative 13 upon 17 is positive 13 upon 17. That is because when negative 13 upon 17 is being added to positive 13 upon 17, the sum will be equal to 0. Look at the equality here. Minus 13 upon 17 is added to positive 13 upon 17. The sum is 0. Therefore, this shows that the additive inverse of negative 13 upon 17 is 13 upon 17. And also, the additive inverse of positive 13 upon 17 is negative 13 upon 17. So I can write minus of 13 upon 17 as equal to negative 13 by 17. Hence, we have proved that minus of minus x is positive x. Hence verified. Question 4. We need to find the multiplicative inverse of the following. In the first, we have negative 13. For the first one, the multiplicative inverse of negative 13 is 1 by minus 13 or negative 1 by 13. The reason is when negative 13 is multiplied with 1 by minus 13, the product is going to be 1. Whenever A is multiplied to B and we get the result as 1, B is said to be the reciprocal of A or the multiplicative inverse of A. For the second one, the multiplicative inverse of negative 13 by 19 is negative 19 by 13. The reason is when negative 13 by 19 is multiplied with negative 19 by 13, we get the product as 1, because this minus and minus, the product is positive. 13 and 13 get cancels, 19 and 19 get cancels, we get the product equal to 1. For the third one, the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 5 is 5 by 1 or only 5, because when 1 by 5 is being multiplied with 5, we get the product equal to 1. Look at the fourth one here. First we shall simplify minus 5 by 8 multiplied to negative 3 by 7. Upon multiplication, we get it as positive 15 upon 56, because 8 7 times is 56, 5 3 times is 15. Therefore, the multiplicative inverse of 15 upon 56 is 56 upon 15. The reason is 15 upon 16 when multiplied, 15 upon 56 when multiplied with 56 upon 15, the product is 1. Question 5. Negative 1 is multiplied to negative 2 by 5. Let us simplify this first and we get it as positive 2 by 5. Therefore, the multiplicative inverse of 2 by 5 is 5 by 2. Reason: 2 by 5 multiplied with 5 by 2, the product is 1. Last sixth one, the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is minus 1 only, because on multiplying minus 1 with minus 1, we get positive 1. Look at question number 5. We need to name the property under multiplication used in the following. In the first one, it's negative 4 by 5 multiplied with 1, which is equal to 1 multiplied to negative 4 by 5, which is equal to negative 4 by 1. We all know that when a is multiplied with 1, this is equal to 1 multiplied to a, this is equal to a. This 1 is multiplicative identity. So the property is the multiplicative identity. Look at the second one. Here the numbers negative 13 by 17 multiplied to negative 2 by 7 is equal to negative 2 by 7 multiplied to negative 13 by 17. Whenever a is multiplied to b, this will be same as b multiplied to a. The commutative property or commutativity of rational numbers under multiplication. Look at the third one. It's negative 19 by 29 multiplied to 29 by negative 19 equal to 1. When A is multiplied to B, if the product is 1, we say that A is multiplicative inverse of B and vice versa. It means A will be multiplicative inverse of B. At the same time, B will be multiplicative inverse of A. Question number 6. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. First, let us find out the reciprocal of negative 7 by 16. The reciprocal is negative 16 upon 7. So, according to the question, we have to multiply 6 by 13 with reciprocal of minus 7 by 16. That is 6 by 13 to be multiplied with minus 16 by 7. And the product obtained will be negative 96 upon 91. Whenever we do multiplication of rational numbers, we follow the same criteria used for multiplying fractions. That is, numerator multiplied to numerator, denominator multiplied to denominator. Question number 7. Tell what property allows you to compute 1 by 3 multiplied to 6 times of 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 multiplied to 6 multiplied to 4 by 3. Here, the way in which factors are grouped in multiplication supposedly doesn't change the product. If you look at the property, A when multiplied to the product of B and C, it is same as A multiplied to B then multiplied to C, and this property is called as associativity. Under multiplication, hope you have understood this. If I regard this as A, B and C, A into B into C is same as A into B into C. We get this. Question number 8. Is 8 by 9 the multiplicative inverse of negative 1 by 8? If you look at 1 by 8, this will be same as 9 by 8. Suppose if I consider negative 1 by 8, this will be minus 8 added to 1 divided by 8, which is negative 7 by 8. We all know that if A is multiplied to B and if the product is 1, then A is multiplicative inverse of B. Suppose if I multiply 8 by 9 with negative 7 by 8, the product is not equal to 1. Therefore, we can say that 8 by 9 is not the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 8. With this question, I'll end today's session. We shall take up the remaining questions along with the next exercise questions in the next session. Thank you.